So the age-old question that everyone's been trying to define is, what is jazz? I guess to me, if I were to define it, I would say it's Black American music. It's creative music. It involves improvisation and composition on the spot, amongst other things, and it's also a feeling. So I've been influenced by lots of musicians, lots of music, lots of art throughout my life. I was very lucky to have an older sister when I was younger who would give me all sorts of music that was maybe a little left of centre compared to what my friends were listening to in school and in high school. So everything from bass player Michelle Ndegeocello to Miles Davis to John Zorn to more heavy rock such as Mr. Bungle, you know. So yeah, I'm influenced by a lot of different types of music. I'm primarily a bass player, and so a lot of bassists have influenced me. Ray Brown, Paul Chambers, Charles Mingus, yeah, so many. Well, I try to see where the student is at and what they wish to get from their studies, and I hope to guide them in a way that's beneficial to them but also teaches them some sort of discipline and teaches them some skills about how to survive, how to be resourceful and solve problems, and how to be resilient. So that's probably what I'm most passionate about as a teacher. It's not so much imposing the knowledge that I have that I think they should all have, but it's more about where do they want to be, what do they want to do with this music, and why are they here? Because I think it's really impossible to teach someone without focusing on why they're even there, or their purpose when it comes to studying and practicing, finding their motivation. So historically, jazz has definitely been more male-dominated, and I think things are changing for the better in the sense that there's more representation. You definitely see a lot more women, a lot more non-male musicians out there. I think there's still a ways to go in terms of certain attitudes towards particularly instrumentalists, I'd say. You know, I think we're all used to the concept of female singers, but in some places it's a little more complicated when it comes to instruments. So I think things are changing for the better though. I think in terms of diversity, we're moving in the right direction. I also hope for more awareness of just how artists actually survive and do their work, do their craft, in order to make it more equitable in terms of gender, race and class, how we examine what it takes to study music, to take it on as a profession and to earn a living. I just released an album called The Glass Hours last year, and I'm currently working on a commission at Kennedy Centre for the end of the year. I just finished writing a solo piano piece for Gloria Chang, and last year a percussion trio and piano trio piece. So I've got a lot of things in the works. I just came from DC yesterday, so we were doing a concert there and recording a Tiny Desk concert, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, apart from that, I'm teaching. I have a young 3-year-old, so we're busy.